Hey man, you tune in to Out the Box. You tune in to Out the Box podcast.
Out the box.
If you wanted some chicken, here you go.
It's conspiracy. That is a conspiracy hour. What we do a conspiracy on? What by Nikki Coke rant? What we talking about?
I guess so. That's really not even a conspiracy at this point.
I told y'all niggas yesterday on the pod. Jay-Z does everything with intention.
Yeah, for sure. He's calculated for sure.
Like it's not nothing new. So it's like, don't be surprised. I mean, this shit going on. It is what it is. Now, would I love to see Wayne up there? Of course. But who would probably put a better performance? Kendrick Lamar.
Type shit. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of how I feel. And it's just like to think that you have to do that at home, but it just feels the synergy makes sense. But he still, you know what I'm saying? They got 100 more, I guess 50 more Super Bowls.
It's like it. I mean, Wayne will probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick brings Wayne on stage. Um, even with all this shit going on, I wouldn't be surprised. But man, it could be. Who knows? Maybe this brings out. Hear my tenfold. Ain't about to speak conspiracy, but it's a big hot ass take. We may see a Young Money collab album as a final throw, because goddamn Drake is on a down slope, Nicki's on a down slope. Wayne is still kind of floating. I mean, just kind of plateauing. So it could be at least one more. At least I would say at least a track, maybe an EP, maybe a damn album. But something's probably gonna be in the works.
Yeah, they got to collab on something for sure.
Yeah, talking
No,
about
maybe not a whole project, but just a hit song, you know?
another truffle butter.
Nikki Nikki defend Wayne.
They say shit about
Well, that
Drizzy.
that that, that don't yeah, that's what I was saying. That don't surprise me, her defending Wayne, but like I kinda like expected this energy months ago, I ain't gonna lie. What a way to get them all upset. Now how would y'all feel if it was around two, but
Young
if it
Money
was
versus
TD Rock Nation, Birdman versus Jay-Z?
they keep it on wax should be the greatest thing to happen in music. If
Of
they
course.
keep it on wax. I don't think it's gonna stay on wax though.
History doesn't show us staying on wax.
But it'll be great for music if they just kept it on wax. It'll be at the end of the day, Lucien Grange will be making all the fucking dough. So he's gonna be cool with it. The real question is, do you send your boy the link?
Yeah, he got it. He got it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if he get on. He talking like he was ready to get on, but we gonna see. It'll be funny to hear y'all. I'm about to instigate a little bit. I'm about to tell my boy Toy already. I'm texting
Yeah,
him. My
I
boy
want you.
Toy already saying Eminem trash.
I'm gonna say it when he get on the pod right now. He trash. Like that goddamn, like what Lonnie was talking about. He was talking about the goddamn, the bitch don't come out. No, Cody said that shit. Yeah, that shit is not that good, bro. It's catchy.
Bro,
Look, bitch, don't kill my vibe. You crazy? You talking about Jay
that
Z's
listen, Tori,
remix?
just listen though. Imagine somebody remixing your song and then you
And then
basically got two new
you got to write two new verses.
you got to basically change your whole entire song because of that one verse.
Nah, man. He just boosting Jay-Z ego, man. That shit, man.
I don't think
Come
he
on now.
did.
He boosting his ego, man. Jay-Z verse was not really that hard to change his verse two fucking times.
He did it though. You know what I'm saying? He literally did.
I ain't believing it. I ain't believing that shit.
Bro,
His boosting nigga ego, man.
it's factual. That's a different verse than the other one. Yeah. But yeah, I was just
Maybe he changed his verse because he didn't want to shit on Jay-Z.
No,
so he stepped down. He stepped down a notch.
no, that isn't it.
But no, his verses is hard. Kendrick got still got incredible verses, but he basically had to say, yeah, he had to step it up, basically. You know what I'm saying? He knew he had to step it up.
He
Man,
rapped too. Kendrick, I like that. Like I like that. That the way you could just tell the difference. He was like, yeah, I got the goddamn.
His
I
second
like
verse.
those verses. I like his second verse. It's like
Oh,
he did. It's like the first verse he sent to Hove before he knew what Hove did, and then he wrote another verse after he heard what Hove did.
yeah.
can't hear myself think. Oh, fuck out of here, man.
Hey, bro. That's one of like Jay-Z have these verses that you be like, okay, yeah, this is what they're saying. He's the best rapper. Um,
He got
Man,
he got he got
Jay-Z
he
ain't
got
even
he
top
got
10, man.
he got. Oh my god, bro. He wanted this nigga to come on the pod bad.
but
I'm just saying, bro, Jay-Z's not top 10.
Eminem
I
had
gave y'all my top 10, like one of the very first few projects we had. He's not top 10.
Eminem has those same moments, but it's just if you're not tapped in to listen to him, he has similar moments where like you say, yeah, he's top five too. I don't know how long it's been for me, but he also has those moments. But I get the slander.
I think he's very
Yeah,
overrated. I think he gets East Coast bias like a motherfucker.
they love him on the West Coast too. So that's
But he
why
has East Coast bias, bro. Like, ask niggas in the South about Jay-Z. It's not
yeah.
working.
It ain't the
It
same. It
depends on
ain't the
what
same
part of the
love.
South. It ain't the South, but Lil Wayne loves Jay-Z. So like when the niggas that rap and actually care about rap, you got to pay attention to them. The niggas that
Bro, they picked
don't,
Gucci Man over Jay-Z. Everybody
right?
at my
Yeah, I
school
know. Hmm.
picked Gucci Man over Jay-Z. I was like, who's the better rapper? And they were saying Gucci Man. I
Yeah,
mean,
I remember.
but
I remember.
there is a
But
Southern bias.
you go to Chicago, they're gonna be like, "You crazy." You go to Nevada, they're gonna be like, "You crazy." You go to Virginia, they're gonna be like, "You crazy," if you say something like that.
You know what? I'm gonna make a TikTok after the pod over with talking about Jay-Z and how he's not top 10. Um,
Oh, it's gonna get some engagement.
oh, for sure. I know it's gonna get some engagement, for sure. I'm thinking about really just turning my TikTok to rage baiting because that's the only thing that's gonna pop off. And I hate to say it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but
Like, say what?
go ahead.
Now I be saying like it's gonna get engaged, but I'm not even trying to rage, but I'm just being factual. Like Jay-Z
It,
is
it,
East Coast bias.
it's not factual, and this is why it's not
I mean,
factual because you haven't listened to Jay Z.
I have listened to Jay-Z. I've tried to listen to reason. I've listened to Reasonable Doubt from front to back. It got a couple
And
claps on there. I'm
so
not
so
fucking with it.
so 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 the, so you listen to Nas Illmatic.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I love
So
Illmatic.
so when you listen to Reasonable Doubt ain't up there with Illmatic. It's always been debatable which better,
Straight
but
from
you're
the
gonna tell
fucking
me
bellies of rap. Well, fuck
Reasonable
niggas ain't
Doubt,
like, come on, man. Jay-Z ain't got the
Reasonable.
fucking bars. Nas,
He don't.
Jay-Z
So
cannot make
see
New
that's
York State of Mind, bro.
this is what we talking about. So Jay-Z don't got bars. What do you mean by that?
Like when it comes to Jay-Z, like it's like he just has like
You don't know.
he just
You
like
see, you hear
in the
this? You hear
pocket,
this
bro.
nigga? You
He's
hear
like
this nigga?
he's like this nigga like mediocre, bro. I'm gonna keep it a book, man.
No, he's not, bro. He's
If
one of the
Jay
best to
Z
ever
didn't get,
do it.
he wouldn't be where he is right now.
If Jay-Z wasn't who, wasn't what?
If Jay Z wasn't part of the commission and get a co-sign for Biggie,
Okay, so how does
He
he
wouldn't be
get
raised thinking about this.
co-signed from Biggie if he's not good? That's what I'm saying. All the greatest rappers you talking about say
So
he good. He went to toe in a beef with the nigga you talking about Illmatic with, and but he's not good. Nas don't just battle trash niggas. Biggie co-signed him. Tupac co-signed him. Wayne co-signed him. Like Wayne look up to him. Eminem look up to him. J. Cole wanted to be on his label. Dame Dash invested in him. They done beefed because of the business. But Kanye, where did Kanye go with his beats? He went to the best rapper of all. So like at every point, what you're saying is opinion, but it's based off of emotion. That's based off the same emotion you got against Eminem and the same emotion you got against Drake.
nah, fuck all that.
If you number one, you gonna question why they number one.
Like I
But
would
the
say this.
but the underdog niggas, you like to prop them up a little bit more. And like, yeah, that nigga. Nah, nigga. Jay-Z's like that.
I would say this. I enjoyed the 444 album. I fuck with that album. It's a nice
And a lot
album, nice
and a
project.
lot of Jay-Z and a lot of Jay-Z niggas that love Jay-Z don't like that album. Like they'll say that's one of their least favorite.
That's not how I feel at all.
Yeah, that's not how I feel about it either. I really fuck with that.
Yeah, man.
Nigga
Like
said
my
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. And you saying that
True.
nigga not a fucking he don't got bars. Nobody ever said nothing like that.
That goes into that like sports comparison thing that I needed like clips for. Like, so you're willing to say that Jay-Z's Michael Jordan, Tory?
Me?
yeah,
Wait, Jay.
Okay.
How can he say Jay-Z's Michael Jordan if he's not top 10?
because
Exactly.
he's if Jay Z actually had a real competition, if Jay Z tried to come out right now, he would not get any play.
Okay, now that's a very interesting conversation that we could actually have. But even so, so what you're saying is the rappers are better today than they were back then.
I'm not saying that neither.
But that's what you just said. You said Jay-Z if he was going against least competition, which would mean that and then you said Jay-Z if he came out today it wouldn't be like that.
What I'm
So
saying is
what
he
you're
got to
alluding
push
to,
because no, what I'm alluding to is that he got to push behind the label. If Jay Z was
all
like,
right. See, this is where he ain't
nah,
making sense, Cody. Okay, so do you know the story of Rockefeller? Do you know the story of Jay-Z? No, you don't. I can tell you don't because you're saying a bunch of stuff that don't make sense, Tori. All due respect. Let me
I
let me
don't give a
teach you.
fuck about his story,
Let
bro.
me
That's my whole
let me
point.
teach you. Let me teach you something. Let me teach you something. Jay-Z couldn't get a deal because Jay-Z was business savvy and he wasn't signing no bullshit. So Jay-Z started his own label with Dame Dash. Reasonable Doubt came out independent. He would find producers, he would find the best producers and pay them brown paper bags. No contracts. He's the first rapper that was really flashy. Like all that Biggie, and that's why you're talking about competition. Reasonable Doubt came up out in what 96, Cody? And that's why I wish Lewis was on here already. He said he on his way.
I'm here.
Oh, all right. Oh, my nigga. Do you
What's
hear this
up?
nigga? He's saying Jay-Z came out. If Jay-Z came out today, first he said what? He said a whole bunch of shit, Cody. Jay-Z not top 10. Jay-Z don't got bars. If Jay-Z came out today, he wouldn't be shit. If and he's only as big as he is because he didn't have no competition. Everybody, this my nigga Lewis, Tory, uh Tory's on this shit, Cody's on this
What's
shit. He
up?
already know me.
What's
It
good,
should
bro?
be on.
Well,
Um, but yeah, you got right into the conversation while I was getting hot.
Well, I remember having this conversation with you sometime when we was working, and back then, if you from New York, you're gonna listen to your New York artists and whatever is on TV, TRL, BT, whatever. That's what we listen to. Same as the South. yeah, I don't care about Jay-Z, so I understand I understand that, understand the bars. Well, Jay-Z is not my favorite rapper. I'm from New York. He ain't my favorite rapper, but I do think he's the greatest of all time to me. But that's based off all what he did, and he don't write nothing on paper. Like, come on.
I could
That nigga
understand,
smart. He's super smart. You gotta give it to him. He's conniving too, but he's smart.
and I could understand you saying he not your favorite, but you still respecting
Oh yeah. I learned that
everything
as a
else.
kid. I gotta like everything. I gotta give everything a chance. So that's how I grew up. So you gotta give it to him, bro. He bad at. Listen, remember when Jay-Z was coming up, we weren't giving him props in New York like that until he started to battle with Nas. And the reason why he did that was because he wasn't gaining the respect. And then the subliminal to him and Nas, the early
Yeah.
days. So to me, I understand when other people are like, "Oh, he's whack," because maybe they don't like his content. It's not for everyone. Like right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I give him, I respect what he did back in the days, like in his prime. I don't really judge him after his prime because people have their time and new artists come in, and, you know. But he's that dude. He did it for years straight, year after year after year after year, and he was smart. He went for the hits. He got the best producer. You can't say that. Hey, I don't know what else to say, bro. But
How you
he's
feel
that
about
dude.
how you feel about new artists like because you Lewis a little bit older than us, y'all. He ain't that much older, but he probably like Corey. Y'all might been y'all close in age. Y'all close in age. You and Lewis. So how you feel? Because you really fuck with Kendrick. So how you feel like as far as the artists back then and the rappers today? You think the rappers is better today, or do you think the best rappers though, not as a whole? Like
Oh,
you
the
think
best
who do you
rappers.
think better? You think like Kendrick is up there with the niggas from the 90s?
Depends who you're talking about, to be honest.
The best of the best. Nas, Hove.
If we're comparing prime, no
Yeah.
bias shit, hell no, bro. It's different
Is
back
it
then to
He
now.
passed.
is it
He's passed
He's
Nas for me, and that's crazy to say, but he passed Nas.
Wait, are we talking as a whole? Because he said not as a whole. I'm talking about they prime, like prime for prime. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm going.
Because I'm from New York, so I could tell you that when Nas was like the prince until he did that Genuine song, that people was like, "What the hell are you doing, man?" Then after that, it was just like, I'm being honest, bro. But
he was the guy.
put it like this: if we're comparing primes to prime, it gets tricky there because back then it was harder. Now you could just press on your phone. Back then, people you had to go and buy CDs and stuff
Yeah.
until Rapster and all that shit came out and we was bootlegging. It was still selling millions
Take
back
numbers
then.
out. Take numbers just
All
like
right,
on the art.
but that's the art like album for albums type shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Now you see that's when I say it gets tricky because growing up in New York, it was always who got the better albums, Nas or Jay Z. Jay Z had more albums than Nas at some
Yeah.
point,
Hmm.
right? But if we're gonna rank them, Illmatic and It Was Written is gonna be 1 and 3, and then Jay Z is gonna have Reasonable Doubt number 2, and then from there on it could go however you want it.
Got you.
Like me, I think Nas is a better rapper, lyricist than Jay, but Jay's a better music maker, hit maker than Nas.
For sure. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Mm.
Where would you put like
And by the way, I agree. Who said Kendrick over Nas? Who said
Upright,
that?
Cody.
Cody. Okay, I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
And I'm saying
And
that
and
because
to to me, it depends what happens on this album, where he gonna rank after Kendrick.
For sure, yeah.
I think even before so, just because like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm slightly younger, so you got Kanye. People with catalogs for real. Like Kendrick, still got. He probably got 3 or 4 classics. I guess you would say 3 classics. So
Yeah, I'll give him 3
and
so
Where would you
far.
rank?
what am I
Where
listening
would y'all
to?
rank?
I'm not going. What am I ranking? What?
Where would y'all rank? Where would y'all rank? He made an interesting point, and I want to put like Kendrick's discography amongst it. Where would y'all rank? Where would y'all rank the best of Kendrick's? And even let's add Kanye to the mix to those albums of It Was Written, Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, and what Blueprint.
Yeah, the
Yeah, do
first
y'all think
Blueprint.
do y'all think like Good Kid just to help Tory out? Because I just think Tory just a little misinformed. That's all.
Good Kid could potentially be top 3 or top 5 out of all those
Nah, it's definitely top 3. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely top 3. Even with Kanye in there. I'm sorry, My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy is amazing, and The College
That's what
Dropout
I'm
is my
saying.
favorite.
Jay-Z and
But
Nas might not even have a spot in that top 3,
no,
but
for me,
we
it was
gotta give Reasonable
it's
Doubt.
to
And
me is
what is that other
Illmatic,
album?
Reasonable
Illmatic
Doubt, and
has to
then
be.
Good Kid, Mad City. To me, like that. That one, two,
Illmatic,
three.
Reasonable Doubt.
Those
Yeah,
Yeah.
are
Good
top
Kid,
5 or
Mad
top
City.
10 albums, I think. I don't know if they're
I
top
just want
2.
where Tory at.
I'm right here. I'm in the middle of a dash, bro. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm listening to y'all though.
Okay. I just want to make sure you hear hearing he ranking Good Kid, Mad City,
I think
and
yeah,
reasonable about doubt and because you could argue like the argument. I don't like it's a matter of taste,
it's a matter of
but
time too, and like reference point. Like if you heard that when it came out, it may be
yeah,
have a better perception than somebody that had to go back and dig and find it. And I don't know.
I mean, Illmatic is nice, short. There's no misses on that.
Yeah,
That one was crazy. But that Good Kid, Mad City,
that shit
can't
like a
lie.
movie.
Yeah, bro.
but we haven't talked about. It would be no. We haven't even thought about Tupac albums, Outkast albums. But we saying Good
And
Kid,
see,
Mad City. It's number
that's my
3.
favorite rapper. So to me, like all eyes, like and because I have different conversations, I understand when somebody says Illmatic's the best album of all time. So I won't argue nobody. But to me, my favorite rap album of all time, I really love Good Kid. And I really love Dark Twisted. Um, and I really love All Eyes. So that's like my top 3 favorite albums. Like
ATL.
I would rather listen to yeah, and they got some great projects too, but I would rather listen to all eyes on me
I think that's
over
your bias.
um yeah, for
Can,
sure.
can,
And
That's
can I say
that's
something
my
real quick,
taste.
it's
Chris? Can I say
understandable. Like
something
we
real
have a
quick?
northern
That's my
bias
taste.
and we got
Yeah,
a southern bias. Like that's why I like Outkast because that's my
yeah.
Jay-Z and Nas.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I always say this. I got my top 5, like my favorite, and what I think
Right.
is top 5. And I do the same with
Exactly.
Exactly.
albums. I do the same with albums.
hmm Yeah,
So,
when I'm referencing Kendrick's album, I'm not saying like based on what I'd rather listen to. That's like
yeah, yeah.
just ranking it
Yeah.
based on like
And by
quality.
the way, well, Chris knows, I listen to everything, bro. There's no bias with me. Like all my cousins are from Tampa and shit, and they always put me onto like South artists back in the day, and they always tell me like, "Yo, you gotta listen to everything. You're gonna miss out." So, but I fuck with Outkast.
Right? Aliens and Equipment are like incredible to me. Their newer stuff, like their later albums, I'm getting into those now, but like even they're
Yeah,
incredible.
they
I mean
got
that
the
last album was crazy.
Bro, Idlewild is ridiculous.
Hmm.
Jazzy Bell is my favorite song from them still to this day.
Which one?
Jazzy Bell.
Jazzy Bell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
excellent.
That's oh man.
I hear what
That's
y'all
another
saying.
artist that I'm like, damn. Like I wish he had like a solo project.
Cause
Andre.
bro, he's better than
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Like he's way better than
I'm
Jay-Z.
I'm I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna sound probably
He's
crazy,
way
but
better than Jay-Z.
he's the nigga that I'll be the most scared of anybody. Like him and Black Thought will be the only guys I'll be like they could take on anyone.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
them
glad you
two.
Yeah.
said Black Thought. Not nigga,
Oh, I,
a
I
lot of
fuck
niggas
with
don't.
Black Thought.
A
Yo,
lot of
yo,
niggas don't be talking about Black Thought when it comes to the top rappers conversation. I would take Black Thought over Jay-Z. Kill me
let me
now.
yo, let me tell you something. Back in the day when Jay-Z did that shit on MTV, the where he was playing live, I forgot what it was called. It was Unplugged, some shit like that. He was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to have a freestyle with Black Thought, and that's it. That was the deal. He'll have what's it called? The band that he was in, Black Thought again.
The
Damn,
Roots.
the Roots will play for Jay-Z, and Jay-Z would do the freestyle for MTV live with Black Thought. Wow. Then Black Thought came and hit Jay-Z, and he said, "Yo, Nas and Eminem gonna be on it." And Jay-Z backed up, and
Uh
you could look that shit up too. It's on YouTube. Black Thought said it himself. So that's why I be saying, yo,
And
and,
this
and people
and
don't
this
listen too.
and this y'all niggas go. Come
Bro,
on, man.
what
man.
Well, it's a discography. Black Thought don't got that.
because
He
I'm
don't
not
have this
ranking it
argument.
based.
I give you that. But
I'm
Jay
not,
Z is over fucking rated. I keep telling y'all niggas
bro.
this shit, bro.
No,
I'm
he's
not
not,
basing
man.
it solely
He's
on who's the
not top
best
10.
absolute
Whoa,
rapper.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa.
it's
I
based on
understand if it might not be your top 10, but we got to get realistic. He definitely at least top five.
No, 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 no,
All right,
no.
so give me some names. Give me some names. Let me see.
Wayne Kendrick.
No and no.
What?
No.
Not top five?
No, no, I'm not saying not top
No,
five. Not better than
no.
Jay-Z. Wayne would tell you himself.
I don't give a fuck what that nigga Wayne say. He's trying to be modest. Wayne
Man.
was shit on Jay-Z. Kendrick was shit on Jay-Z.
What
Who
happened
the
on
fuck?
God?
Now
What
they
happened on
will.
God did? What happened on
Now
God
they
did?
probably
Hey,
will.
what happened
Now
on
they
God did?
probably will, to
bro.
be
That's not
honest.
even. Hey, forget.
What happened on God did?
I didn't fuck with
That
that
man,
verse. God
I
did.
can't even
Oh
tell you
yeah,
how
yeah. He got Wayne
man.
there. But this is the
Man,
Who?
problem. Wait. Hold on. Wayne got him on Mr. Carter though.
Yeah,
stood
he
on
That's
him.
did.
what I'm saying. And Jay-Z was in a better prime position back then than he is now, and Wayne also. But Jay-Z has stood the times. Like people still go crazy for a feature of him.
Are we just saying who has the best skill? I think that's what Tori's talking about. We're talking about career. Like
Skills, skills. I'm gonna tell you like
which one
technicality
are
and
we?
every. Listen,
So the
as a
goalpost is
as a as a
determined.
rapper, Jay-Z
There's
has
no
better content to me, but Wayne has more technical skill, of course.
Ooh.
yes, yes, and you can say that, and you can say that, and you can say that about another rapper I know that's gonna start
Do not
another
start that
conversation that
shit, Lou.
Tori gonna be
Don't start
upset
that
about.
shit,
But
Lou.
but there's not 10 rappers better than Jay-Z at rapping. There's not. There's not.
No, I could probably stop at three.
I
There's
can say
not.
10.
You know what I'm saying? And like performing is part of technicality. Recording is part of technicality. Lil Wayne wouldn't be recording the way he records if it wasn't for Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't write shit down. Jay-Z go in the booth, you put it on and
Since day one,
If
and
there's
he
go
and
off
he
rhythm.
record from it go from brain to microphone. Nobody was doing that nobody was doing that in the 90s.
Just
So
Biggie. Biggie was doing it.
yeah. So nobody like really no you can't say there's somebody better technical. And you can't say there's somebody better, 10 people better success wise either, which is why you have to put him in the top five because he
Wait,
got the
Chris. Wait,
hits.
Chris. Wait, I gotta tell you something. I love Jay-Z, whatever, but that money he has is not all from rapping.
Yeah.
Just not, bro. Just look at his sales too, bro. I'm just being honest.
But
Remember,
I get it.
that
remember,
changes the
Jay-Z said
argument
it
though.
himself. He was
But that
never
changes
the
the argument.
biggest or the better artist of any year. He just had his own lane. He said it himself.
So
That
you
changes the
saying
argument though.
the money he said he
It's
when I said
business. It's business. When it
success,
comes to business, it's
right,
not
right.
selling albums like the other guys. Like Wayne is on
But
those lists. Kanye is on the list, and that's like Jay-Z. You don't
Jay-Z
see
up there
Jay-Z in
too.
those lists.
He up there.
Top. He not even. He's like eighth or seventh, I think, all time.
That's top 10. That's all that's all that
But listen, but
matters.
this
You
is
get what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. Look, so you can see that there's no bias. All those albums that he has, he should have way more sales than that, bro.
I get it.
That's
I
what
get
I'm
it. Yeah.
trying to say. Yeah.
His output is higher than the others.
It's like I know
I
a
got
lot
you.
of dudes that be like, yo, I fuck with Wayne and he's their favorite rapper, but it's not because of his albums. It's because of his
Yeah.
mixtape shit and his features.
His verses, yeah.
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 Wayne is in my top 5, by the way. I ain't shitting on Wayne. He's at number 5 to me.
He's in my
Nah,
top five. He's in my top five.
nah. He at least top 3. And I'm being modest at top 3.
In my all-time list, he don't make the all-time list.
So what's your top 5? No order. Or if you're gonna put in order where you want to
No,
do.
I give you my order. I don't care. My favorite top 5:
Go
Eminem,
ahead. God damn it.
Jay-Z, Kendrick, Nas, and Andre 3000.
You
And
got
Wayne.
you got
Those
some right.
three. Those two changed.
First of all, Eminem is way too fucking high.
No, but that's my favorite rapper.
I know I give you yours. No, because that's your opinion. I give you that. But I say the overall consensus that Eminem is top 5 or top 1 or whatever. Good, granted, that's your opinion. I'm just talking about the general consensus for the public. Is
I'm gonna
Boosie.
tell you why he's top. He's my top artist. Because first of all, he's white,
That's
and
the
just
only thing
because
that he
he's
got.
white, hold on. Let me tell you. Let me
You're
talk.
talking about accolades, I think is
All
what
right.
you're
I'm not
doing.
talking about no accolades. I'm gonna tell you why he's my favorite rapper. One, he hasn't said the N word.
I get that.
He don't kill. He ain't running trains on bitches. He ain't rapping to the bitches. He ain't singing for the bitches. He don't do nothing. He just raps like the pure art of rap. That's one. Two, everybody hates on him because he's white. Let's say it because
He has
If you tell
rap
me
for
if
rap
you
for
tell
girls.
me if
He has
oh,
made rap
I
songs for
understand,
girls.
but that's not his cup of tea. That's what I'm telling you. He has it, but you're not gonna find. You don't people that like Eminem don't go to listen to Eminem for things like that. That's what I'm trying to say. So I understand that he's white and he has content that we all could relate to. I'm letting you know, I could relate to him even more than Jay-Z. I had a fucked up childhood like he had, all that. He got a fucked up mom. I know a lot of women that are fucked up moms, but we was raised to not talk about things like that. Now he has the balls to talk to you about all the shit he went through. He went through baby mama drama. Don't we all go through that?
That's what I
Ex-girlfriends,
told
all
this
this.
nigga the other day.
But are the raps good
Hold
though?
on, hold on. Time out, time out. The raps are amazing.
Are the
I just don't
songs?
want to listen to it.
I
He
get
had
it.
yo,
Are the songs good?
listen.
We know he's a
That
good rapper.
he has written songs for Dr. Dre, hits. All right. When I hear people say, "Oh, I don't like Eminem," and then I ask them, "What's your favorite Dre
It's
album?" Oh,
going.
the Chronic 2001. Hold on. And then they'd be like, "Oh, my favorite song is The Watcher," and I'd be like, "You know who wrote that song, chorus and everything? Eminem." Because we want to give props to everybody what they did, except Eminem, because he's white
We're
at the end
giving
of the day.
props, but I'm
Let
No,
me
saying,
say
I
this.
understand. Look, he
go ahead.
he's white. He sold what he sold, but why has any other white rapper even has come? Not even 20% of what he has done.
Talk
So I don't
about
know
it.
what
No, hold on.
it's just one white guy, just
Let
one
me
amazing,
let me
You
good
answer
haven't talked
rapping
nothing
white
about
guy.
raps yet.
let me answer that real quick. Let me answer that real quick.
They gonna tell
Because
you it's because he was signed to Dr. Dre, big dog. That's
I ain't
why.
gonna say see you and I ain't gonna say that.
Oh no, I got a rebuttal for
Ain't,
that.
ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna talk about who he signed to, his co-signed, whoop.
Cody,
What
how
I'm
much
gonna
time we
say,
got?
We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right.
what I'm gonna say is it's because he's the fucking standard. If Eminem was black, he would be fucking Hopsin. That's what it is.
Hell no.
Yes, he would
Listen,
be.
all right, hold on. I just want you to imagine one thing. If Eminem had black content, rapping with that style, those type of patterns and flows, right? Because listen, we want to say whatever, but all those rappers that you have mentioned got them in their top 3, top 5. So hey, he must be doing
Because
something.
If Eminem whiteness is basically his main appeal. If he was not white, he would not be getting the accolades and the talk about that. He would be a regular good ass rapper. That's my whole point. He wouldn't be top 5. He wouldn't be number 1. He just be a great fucking rapper. That's
And
bro,
it.
I'm telling
you
you that
have to
I disagree.
you have to define the goalpost and stick it in one spot and say this is. I feel like Tori's coming from the side of actual like making music, like, and then like forget all accolades. Accolade wise, he's for sure 5. I mean,
He made great music. He got 4 classics.
4.
4. His first 3 and Recovery.
Now recovery is stretch. I give you Marshall Mathers LP. I give you Slim Shady LP.
The Eminem show, that is
That
listen, the
hold on,
Eminem
hold on, hold
show,
on.
it's a way better
I
listen
didn't
than the
know.
Marshall Mathers LP, and that's my
I
favorite
didn't
album
know.
of
I
all
didn't know
time.
you thought those were classics though, Tori.
How many
With
ghosts have 4 classics? I just want
And
to know
that's
that. How many ghosts do we have 4 certified classics?
and that's what's
the people that are
interesting.
the top 5 people is Jay-Z, Kendrick, uh, Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
But
Andre,
listen, I don't put Kanye in
Wayne.
the same. Kanye had help. I don't put him in that same thing, bro. I don't put him in the same. I'm not. Listen, if to me, this is just me. If Kendrick,
Bro, he got better
J.
music than
Cole,
Eminem. What are we talking
Nas,
about? He
well, all
got better
right, but the
music.
music is gonna sound better because the music is more recent than what it was.
I'm talking about the old shit, the new shit too, but the old
What?
shit,
Oh shit! Nah, you wildin', bro. Hey,
bro.
by the way, that's you're saying that M had Dr. Dre, but if you go through those album credits, all those Eminem hits, he produced them himself. Got to give him credit on that. We want to give Kanye credit for producing and doing all of this. We got to do the same way Eminem. He gave Lloyd Banks, 50 Cent,
I can
G
tell
Unit
them
hits.
them rinky dink ass beats. I can tell it's for Eminem for sure.
All right. Platinum, diamonds, and all that.
Come
Bro,
on, man.
I'm
Yeah.
saying all this, and when Eminem came out around that time when G Unit first started, bro, that was like all everybody was listening to. Was that
For
Eminem
sure.
and G Unit,
I'm gonna tell you right now, they were bigger than Rockefeller in New York.
bro? It was huge. G Unit was the CD with the chain on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I forgot what it's
Absolutely.
called, but that whole entire like he couldn't miss at that point in time. Nothing over there
I,
could miss.
The
I
mixtapes era, they, bro.
let me
That's
say
why I
something real
say,
quick.
if go ahead.
I was surprised Tori said that Eminem he said the recovery was a stretch, but I'm surprised he said that he has 3 classics. And there's not that many if you think he got 3 classics, there's not that many artists that you can say that about. There's so
But
being surprised that people put him in the top 5 and he got 3 classics kind of coincide with each other because it ain't. Is there 10 rappers that got 3 classics?
there's 5, I would say.
No groups, no groups, no groups.
It's for sure
I can
5.
say there's 10. I can say there's 10 rappers that got 3 classics.
And then we really will start nitpicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that becomes nitpicking at that point.
Put Drake in
If
top
if
5?
we can actually make a list that
No,
doesn't care about like chart sales or
no,
success
I'm not talking about
accolades,
chart sales. No, it's what I
just
consider
like the
classic
project itself.
albums.
Um, if we just have a defined goal of what we're saying